First trip not to the airport. Other side of OPAC. That left lane is out of there. At least that truck didn't try to bull rush. Man, this light's taking forever.
left on Enfield Road. In a quarter-mile, turn right on Pico Street. Turn right on Pico Street. Just ahead, turn right on Cherry Lane. Turn right on Cherry Lane, then pick up. Pick up.
I see the door opening. Light came on. The wrong people got in the car.
It's happened.
And the guy was still like, hey, can you still take me? I'm like, no. Why not? I'm gonna be late for work. I said, you got in the wrong car, man. So what about my passenger? Yeah, I'm gonna take him and it's gonna bill the other person, right?
Yeah, I know that's no good.
So you crazy.
Head to your drop-off at Double
crazy
Tree by
thing, I
Hilton
asked him,
Hotel,
like,
Austin
said-
University
I
area.
asked him if it was his name, Matthew or whatever the name was. He said, yeah. But then he tells me, oh, I thought that was your name. Like, come on, man.
Well, did you look?
Then I said, what kind of car? He said, white truck. I said, come on,
In a
man.
quarter-mile turn right on Exposition Boulevard.
Then my passenger called me, hey, man, I think
Please
the wrong
use your
person got in the
seatbelt
car. I
for your
said, yeah.
safety.
I said, I'm bringing him back around there. He said, yeah, his Uber just pulled up. I said, could you ask him to wait? But it's important that females don't get in the wrong car.
Yes, it's true. That is true.
And I tell them, I said, you need to make sure the driver knows your name.
Yeah. Yeah. I do try to be careful.
That's why I made sure that you knew I knew your name.
Turn right on Exposition Boulevard.
Because some girls get in the wrong car and it's not even Uber car and they'll never be seen again.
Oh.
So someone like that was just waiting for an opportunity like that. You gotta be the devil to begin with.
Just ahead, turn left on Enfield Road using the left lane. Turn left on Enfield Road.
Gotta step on that line, it helps the light change. But it's for them on that side. state trooper had that person pulled over?
What happened?
Was that state trooper had that person pulled over? I think the state trooper, the only people pull people over.
In a quarter-mile, turn left on North I-35. Turn left on North I-35. Just ahead, turn right. Turn right. Turn left, then drop off. Make a slight right turn. Turn right on North I-35. Using the left 2 lanes, turn left on East Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard.
And they got this cigarette outside the car.
Using the left lane, turn left on North I-35. In a quarter-mile, turn right on East 11th Street using the right lane. Turn right on East 11th Street. Turn left, then pick up on the left.
Rudy, is that right? Am I the wrong guy? Richard, I'm the wrong guy. Sorry.
Wrong guy.
Yeah, my bad, my bad. Hang on. Mr. Richard? That's funny. Race to the airport.
This electric. It's electric, bro.
How you doing, man?
I'm all right.
That's very funny.
Yeah, he was already putting his luggage in the
God,
back
you're
of the
dropping
car.
on it.
Atlantic Aviation.
I said, Richard. He said, Rudy. I said,
Turn right on East
Richard.
11th Street.
Shit, he probably could have canceled his and just hopped in here.
In the early days of Uber, I have done that.
Please use your seatbelt for your safety.
I will.
In a quarter-mile, turn
Oh,
left
you're like
on
my
East
6 or
7th
7
Street
trip to
using
the
the left
airport.
lane.
Say again?
You're like my 6 or 7 trip to the airport.
Oh,
I already,
for real?
already lost count.
Well, I'm going to the south side. I'm not going to the main terminal.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. Atlantic Aviation.
Thank goodness you told me, because I sure would have been driving to the other airport.
Dude, I tell
Turn
everybody.
left
'cause
on East 7th Street.
And I get it, because I'm the same way. I would be on autopilot and just go right to the...
To the main terminal.
Exactly. Be like, airport. I know where the airport is. But...
Yeah, because I've only been on that side a couple of times. Well, I have dropped some pilots that were doing that flew private planes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's me.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So what's the state of the FAA right at the moment?
Yeah, not great. It's yeah, it's not great. They've been understaffed for so long. They know how to handle it, but
And when you're understaffed,
yeah, you can tell, honestly.
yeah, because when that helicopter hit that airplane over there in DC, it looked like it went straight for it.
Yeah,
I don't know. I just got that one angle, so
yeah, exactly.
you can't have. There needs to be a set of eyes on every terminal, right?
For real. Yeah, more than one. It should be multiple sets of eyes.
But I'm talking about on the radar. Isn't it just like space enough for one?
And in that
And
case,
like an overseer or
in the-
supervisor?
there's one overseer, but there's multiple people working in different frequencies. And in that case, like the helicopter had their ADS-B turned off, which is the thing where the computer tells everybody where it's at, right?
Why would they do that?
It was a security protocol training sort of thing. But fuck those guys. They shouldn't have done that. They should never do that. Unless they were doing training as if the world had exploded, basically.
Yeah, but you can see the airplane coming. How are you going to fly straight into it?
Bro, I know.
Because at low speeds, the helicopter's more maneuverable than the airplane.
1,000%. Yeah, helicopters are. They're supposed to give way to everything.
Yeah, because they go up and down and side to side.
Yeah, they didn't even have a passenger. I mean, they were running empty. You know, when you tell them to hold, they can just stop.
Yeah. And it took down some Olympics, right? Ice skaters, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, and a bunch of real folks. That was terrible. But even my flight in to Austin yesterday, Houston Center was too busy to handle us, our flight, so they routed us all around God's green earth just to delay us, basically, because they didn't have the staffing to to deal with.
But that's crazy, man. Y'all lives are at stake, man. Like,
Yeah, no doubt.
you know, you could be a badass pilot, but hey, you know, you got everybody else around you.
For real. Yeah, no.
But you know, a lot of people ride the airplane. I haven't rode airplane in a long time, but I don't want to see anything happen to anybody's airplane.
No.
It's somebody's family on there.
Yeah, exactly. No, exactly.
I don't care if it's Russia or whatever, you know, like.
Yeah. They need to, like.
It's incompetency. That's what it seems like. They don't want to pay the people.
They don't want to pay the people. Yeah. They'll give billions to billionaires, but they won't just pay middle class fucking people doing regular jobs.
That people's lives depend on. Like,
Exactly.
Even doing this.
Yeah. 1000%. I mean, listen, that's what government is. That's what government should be. Is, you know, providing the infrastructure for us to get our lives, do our things, and
because we're hauling Price's cargo, man.
Some idiots think that it's wasteful.
Yeah, and that's the idiots who's not paying taxes, right?
Yeah, well, that's 1,000%. Exactly.
Are you trying to tell us what to do with our tax money? Y'all not even paying on tax.
Right? Exactly.
And y'all the
not
elite.
even from here.
Yeah.
Not to get into that, because that's a whole other story.
Man, me and my passengers, it was probably about a week ago Sunday, because it was raining real hard. Man, they was roasting this. We all were roasting the shit out of Elon.
Oh, God.
Man.
I mean, that's fun and it's funny, but there's real shit going on that, like, we're not even talking about. Like, the fact that they're renditioning people that don't even, like, not even saying they're renditioning people that don't even deserve it, but, like, even the people that the government says deserve it don't fucking deserve to get sent to a fucking prison in El Salvador.
you ain't bullshit. That's what I said, man. What about if they catch me, man?
Yeah, exactly.
Do I sound Texas enough to stay?
1,000%. Exactly.
Or are they gonna send my ass over?
My parents are immigrants. Like, we white as shit, but that don't matter to me. Like, that's. But it matters to them.
Yeah, it matters to them.
If they see a fucking gay hairdresser with a tattoo and they go like, "Oh, he's obviously MS-13." It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? A guy with a Real Madrid tattoo, and they're like, "Oh, MS-13." Like, you Latino?
Oh, that's a tattoo he had?
Yeah. There was a guy with a Real Madrid tattoo and Latino guy.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh.
That's the soccer team, right?
Yeah. Clearly MS-13. Fucking send him to rendition him to the fucking prison.
The worst prison in the world.
In the world. And then they're like, oh, my bad.
Oh, well, he's there, so...
Nothing we can do about it anymore. He's no longer...
We should be laughing at that dude, but we're laughing at the
exactly.
system. We're laughing at the system.
Nothing we can do about it. He's not in U.S. custody anymore.
Hey, those judges are getting pissed at that shit, man.
Fuck yeah, they should be, because it's real shit.
2 miles turn left on Burleson Road.
And the thing is, like, and the whole reason they set up the El Salvadoran prisons is if they were in the U.S., they'd be due process. They'd be like any person. You don't have to be a citizen. Any person is subject to the laws of the U.S. when you're in the U.S. But if you send them to fucking El Salvador, well, they're not in the U.S. anymore. So they just fucking... It's evil.
That could be anybody that's over there, man.
You're not wrong. Exactly.
But people don't realize that.
I don't think they do. No.
Oh, that's him. Oh, he should have known better than that, or whatever. Dude.
Yeah, fucking Stephen Miller's the one running the show on that, and he's a fucking evil bastard. Yeah. people are like, I don't like the black lady. You know what? Shit would have been a whole lot. I don't want a woman telling me. I don't.
That's
want
what it was.
Yeah, 1,000%.
That's what it was.
I
A
know.
man can't handle a woman being the leader, man.
Yeah.
Not all men, but
Not all men, but a significant portion of
I'm not one of those men.
Black and Latino male voters voted for Trump, and
now they're regretting it now.
I hope they are. The worst are the ones who like just don't let go, and they're like, oh, whatever. It's he's doing what he should be doing.
Yeah, but they need to do it better and more precise.
No,
and
exactly. More precise.
You have
Listen.
you have some good ideas, but the
Yeah.
execution is shit.
Yeah, exactly. Doing it with a sledgehammer is you gotta do this shit with a scalpel,
Yeah.
and not a sledgehammer. But
See, that's when he put out that damn chainsaw,
yeah,
and it probably wasn't even on or nothing because
Right,
you know
right.
he ain't too smart.
No.
Too smart.
no, he isn't.
I don't know why they say he's such a genius. He's just a takeover person.
Yeah, exactly.
He takes over companies and strips them down,
Yeah,
and then they become less efficient, and then they're all. Well, I don't know about that SpaceX, but that Twitter done went down the hill.
yeah.
Now he's playing shell game with that. I don't see how people could do that.
Me either.
You use your stock money as collateral?
I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah. What you mean as collateral? So since the stock was dropping, the banks was
In a
going to come for their
half-mile,
money. So
turn
he
left
switched
on
it up real
Burleson
quick.
Road,
Yeah.
Using the left lane.
Yeah, I hope to God he goes down.
Yeah. What prevents the
I got
next
it.
administration from not prosecuting his ass?
Nothing.
Because you know he's taking away all the Trump is taking away all the shit that Biden did and the pardons and trying to do all the you can't be pardoning. It's signed by email.
Yeah.
And like isn't everything signed like that now?
Yeah.
So what's gonna happen when he pardons the
Turn
people?
left on
He
Burleson
expects the
Road.
next president to just honor that, or
Right. Well,
You're setting a bad precedent.
It's very short-sighted. Everything they're doing is like all for today, and that's worrying because you think that if they're not worried about the repercussions of what they're doing, they're clearly not worried about tomorrow, which means they're like, or the next election, which means there probably won't be a next election.
Shit.
You know?
But you know what? The people can't uprise with
Oh yeah, they'll,
because they're gonna go with the military, the martial law.
Listen, that's what they think's going to happen. I have way more. I wouldn't be here if I didn't have optimism in the American people.
Yeah,
that
we're
we won't fucking.
we're gonna
take
prevail.
that shit. Exactly.
gonna prevail, man. The American people always prevail, man. Might take a while, but hey,
Yeah.
the wheels are in motion because people are starting to protest. I guess that's all the people who got fired because people got jobs to go to, man.
Well, it's funny because people are protesting, but you'll never see that on the news
Yeah.
unless it's a real big one. But like, there's been hundreds of protests that you'll never see on the news unless you actually run into it. You're like, oh look, a protest. Or get the fucking email like, hey, show up at this protest.
So what is it gonna take for y'all pilots to protest?
That's a good question.
A couple of planes going down? Or what? That's the ultimate.
Yeah, I think they got.
But it shouldn't get to that.
They shouldn't get to that.
Because I know y'all look out for each other.
Mm-hmm.
Because if y'all don't, who else will?
Exactly.
And y'all unionized, right? Some of y'all?
Airline guys are, yeah.
Oh.
Thing is,
In a quarter-mile, turn left on Emma
pilots are
Browning
like the
Avenue.
most conservative Republican group
Yeah.
ever.
Then
So,
y'all ain't liking none of this shit that's happening. I know y'all
yeah,
like
1,000%. La 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 la. I don't see anything.
Yeah, but y'all, it affects y'all life daily, man. It's your life's on the
No,
line.
100%.
Turn left on Emma Browning Avenue.
Not just yours, y'all passengers too.
Mm-hmm. I don't care about the passengers. I care about my.
Well, if you're good, the passengers should be good.
That's what I always say. They're like, aren't you scared? Aren't you afraid for all the passengers? I'm like, listen, if they go down, I go down. So I'm way more worried about myself than I am them.
Man, these cars are flying. Man.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're getting from the other direction. Yeah, I'm trying to see what time I'm gonna go back to San Antonio. Cause I live in San Antonio. The Final Four starts tomorrow.
Oh my gosh.
So I gotta be over there to try to. I guess when it slows down a little bit, cause yesterday I left at about 7. I left from over here about 7 because I had to go see the dentist, and now they're telling me, oh yeah, there's probably like 2 more teeth we gotta pull out. I'm like, nah, y'all just pulled out, nah.
Yeah, I forgot to call the dentist. I have an appointment today, and I
was like, nah, I can't have y'all just pulling out 2 more teeth, man.
Yeah, no, hell no. Fuck. Can we get an arrow?
Man, there's no arrow. One day I dropped off like 3 pilots, and they were all talking about some other pilot that they fly with. His son, him training his son to fly airplane.
Oh yeah.
A lot of pilots pushing their kids are influenced by that and want to be a pilot too. Because I imagine that's some badass shit if you're a kid.
Yeah. It's a good gig. I'm not the guy I don't encourage my kids to do it because I think the robots are going to do it in the next couple of years.
But fuck that, the robot ain't, like you say you're worried about your life, the robot ain't gonna die if something happens.
Exactly. Right. Yeah. Still, the robot's a hell of a lot cheaper than I am.
I guess they're trying to play. But what's everybody gonna do when the robot replaces everybody?
Well, that's the thing. It depends.
You gotta buy your own robots and
In a quarter
put them
mile
to work?
right.
It depends who's in control whenever the robots take over. Because if you got good people in control and they're like, well, all these corporations are having record profits, yada yada yada, we'll
Turn right,
have
then turn right.
UBI and universal basic income.
So everybody gets paid off of the robots?
Yeah, fucking play video games and do whatever you need to do. If you feel like making art or whatever, do that. If you have an itch, scratch it, go do some work. But
Drop off.
other than that, you should be housed, fed, and happy. And and if you have the other group, they're like, well, go pound sand and die. Pretty much.
Safe travel, sir. We need
Hey,
you.
appreciate you, man.
We need you. You too. Eight and a half. Come on, scary motherfucker. go home already or where? If I leave now, I won't have to charge. If I leave later, I'll have to charge. I'm gonna go now so I don't have to charge. Recharge. Damn, that motherfucker smells. Yeah, that's it, folks. I'm gonna just do the front since there's nobody in here. See if I gotta load something up while I'm in traffic.